Okay, so the book starts with this feral cat, and he's taken in by this one man, okay? And they're living together, and they understand each other. They're the only two people that actually understand each other, and it's so cute, okay? And then one day, the owner decides to take them on a little road trip, and they go and see one of his old friends. And while they're visiting their old friend, we find out that the owner is an orphan. And while he was on a school trip, his parents were killed in an accident. And it's really sad. And right after his parents died, he had to give up his childhood cat, who he was really attached to. So he was out parents, he was out a cat. Terrible, okay? So then, it's okay, because he's a grown-up now, he's healed. He and the cat, they drive back home, and it's okay. But we found out that he's going to the friend's house to try to find a new home for the cat. So they go to a few more houses. We find more about the owner's past. It's all really sad. But every single time, the cat makes sure that he has some kind of quarrel with the house so that he can go home with the owner and he doesn't have to stay there. So every time they leave and one time they see the ocean, they just sit and they watch the ocean together. And another time, they're just looking at the mountains. And then on the last one, they go together to a field of flowers and they just look at the flowers. It's really cute. Okay. So each time they're going on these road trips and they're having a great time together because they're the only ones that understand each other. But it's okay. So then we got to the last part. The cat knew that this is the last road trip that they were going on. And they went to the owner's. First they saw his parents' graves. And then they went to his aunt's house, who took him in when his parents died. And we find out that the owner has cancer and that he's dying. So, he lives close to the hospital and he frequents the hospital, and the cat stays home and he's watching his owner deteriorate and die. But it's okay. And then there's the last time the cat knows that it's the last time they're gonna see each other, and then the cat is like,
You got this, deep breath.
The cat's like, no, don't go. The cat's like, no. The owner stops and he's like, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. So then he goes to the hospital. But he's still alive, so it's okay. And then the aunt takes the cat, a few times to see him while he's at the hospital, because she was like, oh, he's been lonely there. So they sit out in the garden. They sit in the garden together. It's fine. And then the cat runs out of the aunt's car so that he's living in the streets, so that whenever the guy comes out to the garden, he can see him. So they live close to each other. And then the last time they're together, he's allowed into the hospital, and he runs into his arms. And the guy's like, oh my god, I'm so happy to see my cat. He dies while he's in his arms.
He dies while what?
While he's in his arms. Oh. But it's okay.
It's not okay.
And then the cat is living with the aunt. And in his dreams, he sees his owner in the field that they were in. And the owner's like, we'll be together soon. And the cat's like, but I gotta wait because I gotta train this new kitten for your aunt. Okay.